I want to do is talk again about the crib drag, because I tried to show it to you on Monday and I got all messed up and didn't succeed. So I am more prepared now with my demonstration example of the crib drag. And the thing I didn't remember, which I got wrong on Monday, let me put it up here so I can make this clear. This is using XOR encryption. So the ciphertext is the key XOR with the plaintext. That's how it works, byte by byte. And the point is, if you are trying to perform the crib drag, you're guessing a common word like the, and that word might be in the key. If it's in the key, you can move forward in an obvious way. But if you're guessing something and it's in one of the plaintexts only, then you need to deduce the key from that. And the way you do it is this. You know, if you XOR something twice with the same thing, it undoes itself. So what you do is you XOR each side of this equation with the plaintext again. And this cancels out. If you XOR something with plaintext and XOR it again with plaintext, you get back to the original thing. So this equals the key, just like that. So that's what I was getting wrong. So the trick is, if you can guess one of the plaintexts, then you XOR those with the ciphertext bytes and you'll get the key bytes there. So, now, the original example I showed you before was like this. This is for the very first step here. Let me bring up the project, which is down one of these things. Yeah, the crib drag. All right. So first I have this example here. Two short ciphertexts, and I told you it starts with the. So the key, in this case, you know what the key starts with. So I took that input and I just filled in a bunch of dots to make the key long enough. Here's the two ciphertexts, and then I just made a loop. You can do it by constantly modifying your source code, but you can make it interactive, which is what I did here. You can guess key, plaintext 1 or plaintext 2. And then, after it gets that information, if you're guessing the key, it just that inserts that byte in the key. If you're guessing ciphertext 1, then it performs this activity of ciphertext. Right, this is it. Ciphertext times the value, which is the value you typed in for plaintext. So this is the calculation I was just describing. You take the ciphertext byte, XOR it with the plaintext byte, and that gives you the key. So that's what happens in these two. You deduce the key from guessing the others. So if you run this thing, you have the, and down here you have, let me make it bigger, down here you have nev. And so if you guess that the plaintext 1, the next word might be E for never. That would be location 3 in plaintext 1. And so I want to put an E there. And so when I do that, it calculated that the key byte is now a space. And that is quite believable. After the might come a space. It might be there, it might be these or something. So the next byte here is probably R. And that you can't guess very easily what's going to happen up here in the key, because you got after a space, you don't know what word comes next. But here, that's probably an R. So again, plaintext 1, location 4 is an R. And now you get a Q up here and you get a YOU apostrophe L down here. So plaintext 2, location 5 is an L. And now you get Yule, you get never up here with a space. Come to think of it, I could have just guessed a space there anyway. And you're getting some word starting with QU up there. So this is the easy case, where you start by finding part of the key that works. Now in the next one, that didn't seem to work. So let me just modify this to apply to the next one. So the next one is these two. All right, so let's put those in here instead. I'm going to stop it running and then go down here. All right, so I want C1 to equal bytes from hex of that. And this will be C2. And then I just need to put this at the end of each line. There. And that might be long enough. We'll see. All right. So now, yeah, the key is long enough. And here's plaintext 1. And something evil has happened to plaintext 2. So let's clean up my key to just dots. Whoa, the AI is trying to match my quotes, which is annoying. All right, let's see if that does it. Well, I'm a little confused about this, but anyway, what I wanted to guess was, what we guessed before was, oh, I see that there's no key. Oh, there it is, okay. What we did before was this, and I don't know if this demo is going to work out well either today. Let's see this. I don't need the dot, but I need that there. There. That's what I want to start with, the guess for the key. Ah, good. Now both plaintext are there. Some combination created some like non-printable character, like a form feed that blacked out printers. Here's the. Here, CXR doesn't seem very... Okay, that's not working. I'm not seeing any readable stuff appear here. So I just want to move the these over some. Let's put in another space and try it again. And again, I don't see anything becoming clear here. So let's give it another space. And there it is. Now I get human here, but I get garbage down here. So what I want to do is take the and move it to one of these other places. So I would like to guess the starting at location 1023 and probably down here. I think so. Because this one is, yeah, we'll try one or the other. Again, I'm a little confused. Let's try at 23 and put in the. So I'm going to stop it. Oh, excuse me, let it run. 20, so I guess number 2, location 23 will be a T. All right, and number 2, location 24 will be an H, and number 2, location 25 will be an E. Let's see if that made the things any better. I've got a then down here, getting junk up there, so I'm not sure that worked either. I probably should have been filling it in at P1 then. Let's try 1. Location 23 is a T. 1, location 24 is an H. And 1, location 25 is an E. Yeah, now I'm getting readable stuff here, and readable stuff in the key, and somewhat readable stuff down here. So I'm kind of liking this. So I'm going to try putting a space before and after the D. At P1, 22 is a space. And 1, 26 is a space. And now I think I'm getting, now I've succeeded. That's what I wanted. Now I have readable text here, I have readable text here, and I have readable text here. So that's a better demonstration of how you can do it. So that's all I wanted to show you. Get you off to a reasonable start. You want to get to the place where all 3 of these are readable, or at least these 2. In principle, the key could be random characters, although I did not do that to you in this challenge. In all the cases here, the key is readable text. At least readable ASCII text. Anyway, that's what I wanted to show you. Let me check for comments on the Twitch. Holy moly. Okay, good. Are you happy? Okay, this is better. All right, so I'm going to stop this recording.